Morning. I'll take you through the key global cues today. In fact, if you look at these stocks in Asia, well, they have climbed on Thursday as traders took the latest Federal Reserve comments about the prospects of a tapering stimulus in their stride. Investors are also digesting President Joe Biden's plan to amend the US ban on investments in companies linked to China's military. Stocks in Australia were up 0.6%. Kospi and Nikkei were also up a similar level of nearly around 0.6% in trade. If you look at the US stocks, well, the Dow did clinch fifth straight day of gain as Fed's Beige book indicates economy expanding moderately amid supply chain bottlenecks as the tussle between economic optimism and inflation concerns continued to play out in the markets. In fact, investors are now eagerly awaiting a weekly unemployment report and May private payrolls data on Thursday, which will be followed up by monthly jobs numbers on Friday, with investors looking for signs of an economic rebound and rising inflation. S&P 500 energy sector, the best performing group this year, extended its rise, gaining 1.7% as oil prices did push higher. Dow was up close to around 0.1%, close at 34,600 level, while the S&P and Nasdaq were up by close to around 0.14% each. In Europe, the stocks stayed near record levels on Wednesday, helped by energy as well as the consumer stocks, while strong economic data from the United States and Europe buoyed investor sentiment in a mostly otherwise quiet day of trading. Data in Europe showing a strong expansion in US and European factory activity in May lifted world shares to fresh highs on Thursday, with investors awaiting US jobs data on Friday for confirmation of a solid recovery in the world's largest economy. Data on Tuesday did show Eurozone inflation accelerating to 2% in May from 1.6% in April, driven by higher energy costs to above the ECB's aim of below but close to 2%. In Europe, DAX was up nearly around 0.2%, while CAC gained 0.5%. FTSE, however, ended up by close to around 0.4% in trade. If you look at the oil, well, the WTI crude has continued its rise. It was up 1.5% to $69 a barrel. Oil retained gains on the prospects of a recovery in demand as economies open up. Gold futures did rise 0.3% to $1911 an ounce as well.